Hello there everyone and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. Here with Sneaky today.
Hello.
Yeah. Kate sends her exhausted regrets once again, unfortunately. She's a little bit war-weary, so to speak, as far as infants go. So, we've done some stuff off camera. Not too much, but a little. So, right after the last episode, we wired up a very quick and dirty ME network, complete with energy acceptor, ME drive, storage bus, and a terminal upstairs. So, managing our materials just got a lot easier.
Indeed.
Yeah, and then through the week, while we were between recording sessions, Sneaky has been doing research on refined relocation and building some stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a complete and utter failure. I tried to do the sorting chest, and if you look at them, you'll notice a lot of these drawers are now sorting drawers.
Mm-hmm.
However, no matter what I did, where that drawer, that chest is right now, was actually a sorting chest. I tried everything I could. I could not figure out how to get them to sort into that chest to be able to package. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I will fix this wagon. Controller slave to be able to pull out with a reinforced servo, filtering on an item duct into a regular old-fashioned chest, and we are done with the bloating mess.
Yeah.
I will figure out later how to do that.
Now, there is actually one possibility I can think of. Do you happen to have the sorting chest still?
It is upstairs.
I've got a thought. I remember there's a funny little quirk of refined relocation where it doesn't actually... It's not an active sorting system. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it means you have to have a change for it to change.
Yeah, so let me see, is this thing, can I shut this thing down? I guess it'll be okay for now, won't it?
Yeah, sure. I even tried, you'll notice underneath there, I tried using the refined relocation relocators. I couldn't even figure out how to get the upgrade in those things, much less get them to work.
I've just thrown the refined relocation chest in there for a moment. Now, those are still sorting drawers, right? Yeah,
they are indeed.
Sorting drawers.
You cannot not be.
All right. All right, so filters. So you have to increase the priority. So set priority to high. And we want to filter on items from... Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, we want... the easiest solution would be... Yeah, I mean, you've already got a solution, so... it's not really necessary to do this, but... checklist... I think it's a different one that actually lets us... Let's see. I just, let me see. Stardust. Okay. Hey, I think it's working. Oh, wait, no, it's not dust. It's,
Actually, anything that is in any of those refined the sorting chests can go.
Powdered star. So that stuff was already in there. Yeah, there we are. So it's the stuff that we're working with is the powdered. Yeah, but I take some powdered iron ore. Of course, there's not really any way to tell if this is working through refined relocation unless I disable this.
Actually, the that won't be working with the refined relocation chest. I actually had to build a regular chest to put there because the pipe would not pipe into the refined relocation chest.
Good to know. Okay. All right. Well, the powdered iron ore is going somewhere.
Well, there's not much left.
Yeah, but I keep seeing it tick to 1 and then back to 0. But where would it be going? Oh, hold on. Is there more than one? No, we don't have more than one. Let's see. Okay, all of these ones in the corner here are sorting ones, are they? Interesting. Well, it looks like the stuff that you've got, oh, hold on. Okay, I've just turned that on so it only turns on with redstone. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but...
All I know is I couldn't do it. So I was just like, I'll do it another way that I know works.
Yeah, just let me think one more thing. These powders are all from Ex Nihilo, aren't they? And there's only going to be Ex Nihilo powders and other related...
Yeah, I tried to do a mod sort by Ex Nihilo. It didn't work. You can try it. Maybe it'll work for you because it likes you.
Maybe. I've only used this very briefly once. Ex Nihilo. Is it Ex Nihilo? It is Ex Nihilo, not Ex Astris, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Let me just have one more look. Refined. Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, so that's just upgrades chests. There are other items. I wonder if maybe there's something a module that we need to use or something.
I honestly don't know.
All right.
Right now, however, I have an interesting thing.
All right, let me just get this back to the other device just so that it's up and running. Because, yeah. What do you have here?
Well, first off, you might want to check the journal, because I've done a few things.
Oh, wood. Okay. Yep. Alright, so 3 from Sky Farm, I see. Finally got yourself the seed analyzer, I see.
Well, more specifically, it was the book, for which we needed the feather, which I risked life and limb to obtain.
Yes, it turns out chickens are vicious, too.
Aye, they're wee vicious beasties.
Alright, so some more podzol and a reward bag there, and then you got rhubarb seeds, and that gives us nether wart, which is going to be useful, and tomatoes, which gives us a machine frame of all things. And now it wants resource seeds, and then you were also doing, it's another applied energistics one, isn't it? And you made a growth chamber. Fancy, fancy. So, let us discuss the growth chamber. What exactly is it, and what does it do?
Well, the crystal growth chamber is rather similar in concept to the crystal growth accelerator in a block.
Neat.
Right now it is sleeping because it does not have any seeds. So let us give it seeds and see what happens. So I'm going to grab a dust, a sand. I'm going to grab a Certus quartz dust. I'm going to open up my bag and get said sand because it went automatically into my digger's backpack that I have, which are surprisingly useful. But there you go.
Except when it winds up where you don't want it.
Yeah, well, there is that. So I've got a couple of Certus quartz seeds, right?
Okay.
I put them in there, and holy crap, look at how fast it's going.
That's pretty nice. Huh.
Not only how fast is that going, but it can get cards to be upgraded further.
Yeah, well, and I mean, this does make it... This is a lot easier to deal with for automation than... The only thing I can see being a problem is that it looks like it uses a lot of power.
That it apparently does.
Yeah. And we don't have any power buffer on our network right now.
Yet.
So...
That will be changing shortly.
Okay, well... That's cool. That's going to be very useful because, yeah, it's knocked the power out to our AE2 system, just so you know. So when this thing is running right now, we can't actually access the network. I would describe that as a...
That's okay. It is now done charging the Certus quartz crystals, and we can continue. But just for demonstration purposes, there you go.
Cool.
And that gives us 2 pure Certus quartz.
All right, come on, craft network. Turn back on, please. Oh, crap. All the power is going into that thing, isn't it?
Temporarily. Nope, it is now sleeping, so it should not anymore.
All right, so which means our network should turn back on, which means we can finally access all of our stuff. There we go. That's better. All right, I'm throwing the pods, all the stuff we got as rewards in here. Find relocation, powdered... Let's have a look at these 2 bags we got here. We've got one from last week and one from this week. So we got 9 moss stone and 2 stacks of wood. 64 oak and 64 spruce.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I guess.
Actually, the oak and the spruce is not bad at all. That's I mean, considering how much
oak is what we're using to build things with, and spruce is triple charcoal production. So,
okay. So, I am going to quickly make our 3 basic. I'm doing the beekeeping thing.
We still have an unclaimed quest.
We do. Hold on, wait. I thought... That's weird.
It is under botanical engineering.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, you made a flower basin.
Yes.
The petal apothecary. That just gave us some petals. Okay, now... Ooh, before I forget, I should show everyone what we're doing, what I'm going to do off camera between this episode and the next. Sneaky, with his sharp eyes, has spotted a little something in the neighborhood. Just wait for it.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Whoop. You trying
almost.
There it is. Then there's a windmill. The next windmill right over there. So we're going to bridge over there and between episodes and see what's going on. Oh, and other weird thing. The cows are breeding by themselves. So that's a thing apparently.
Actually, I think that is a matter of the fact that they have grass that has been lit. And so they just kind of spawned there normally, because we also had a chicken spawn in there.
Maybe. I thought they removed that mechanic in vanilla Minecraft, though. I thought the animals didn't respawn.
I think one of the mods re-added it.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise, how are you going to get animals except for rewards?
True. That could be very well the case. I guess we could actually, if I started into Thaumcraft, if we got far enough for golems, we could actually use golems to thin out the herd there.
Maybe. Don't see a point to it, but okay.
Well, to get to harvest the beef, so we don't have to go in there and risk life and limb to get it.
Don't need beef.
Leather?
We've got soy.
Leather, though.
We've got ways of getting leather too.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we can transmute rotten flesh, which we're about to have. That's the other thing that I'm going to do. We've had this mob farm here sitting for a while that has been built that we can do a couple of things with and will be a fully operational machine.
Yeah, we should... Do you want to do that this episode or next?
I will do this between episodes.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. I just need the basic beekeeping machines. It wants me to make... I better make sure I make the right ones, because there's a lot of identical machines for the bees that...
You need a bee house.
Well, actually...
And you need bees.
Well, for the first quest, we need a carpenter, a squeezer, and a centrifuge. That's the ones.
Okay, carpenter, squeezer, and a centrifuge. I can understand wanting all three of those things for bee work, because you're going to need them.
Carpenter...
And pretty soon, we're going to need seed oil.
Yep.
Fortunately, we've got stacks of wheat, which can be turned into seeds, which can be squeezed into seed oil, because you're going to need those.
Squeezer. There it is. Yeah, which is good. That we have something that will do that. Alright. We have our basic forestry machines. Apparently some honey, tropical hives. Yeah.
Oh, tropical. Oh, God. Okay. Warning.
Yep.
Tropical hives. They're great, I guess. Well, there's a very good thing and a very bad thing about tropical hives. The good thing is that they make silky propolis, which gives you the opportunity to make reinforced bags, which is not a bad thing. And propolis can also be used for various reasons and uses and resources. The downside is they have a tendency to poison anybody within an area of effect around them.
Of course, which just means to me that we're going to have to
make a full apiary suit.
Well, I was going to say that and isolate them. But
well, that goes without saying, but there's an apiarist's suit that you can produce. And if you wear all four, which requires a bunch of woven silk, which we need the silk and propolis for, that'll get you your silky wisps to make woven silk with. And you will then be immune to bees if you have all four of them equipped.
Okay, they want me to make this thing called a scented artificial hive, but I can't seem to look up the recipe for it.
I'm betting it is because it is an ex nihilo thing. Yes, it's an ex nihilo thing.
Okay.
Scented artificial hive.
Yeah, it's just you can't even look up the recipe for it, which is a little weird.
No, what you do is you make an artificial hive, and then I'm betting you put that in a carpenter with some seed oil to make the scented artificial hive. So it's a hay bale and a silk mesh.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna have a look at some of the other book pages here and just see where we're at on them. So, Learning to Skyblock, our first page, we've got not a lot left. But they want things that are getting harder to get, like ghast tears.
Yeah, by the way we make our hives for our bees that we're going to need.
Yeah.
And you're going to need a lot because of the way the troll bee upgrade from like 1.3, where most of them will actually die off. They won't persist. You've got like 5% chance of a bee actually not dying off after X iterations. Is in an induction smelter, you use your scented artificial hive that you make with either oak leaves for a forest hive or grass blocks. That's grass blocks, not dirt blocks, for a meadows hive. That will get you started.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'll look into that some more So they want us. So they want for the Sky Farm. They want the only thing we got is the red stonodendron seeds, and I'm guessing we need redstone ore for that.
Yeah, which we might be able to get from sieving crushed. I'm wanting to say crushed netherrack, because crushed netherrack can, I think, produce crushed nether ores. That when you do the 4 crushed nether ores makes a nether ore that is then smelted into 2 regular ores. That might be a way we can back into the ore. Otherwise, it's going to have to wait until we get the power drill, the mining drill, and that's not going to happen anytime soon.
That's an understatement and a half. But I mean, that's interesting because it does. There must be another way to get it because it's well, it's kind of anchoring a big block of the next stuff in Sky Farm. So now we also have the ability to make steel and obsidian, don't we? Obsidian
yes, we do.
Ingots and steel obsidians, steel ingots. In fact, you actually made an obsidian tool to get rid of the troll obsidian that we had there.
Well, more specifically, I made alumite.
Alumite, yes, that's right. That's right, because... yeah. And power-related stuff. There's a lot of things that it wants us to make right now. Wind power, sun power, hand pumps. Okay, yeah, it wants flux windmills. So, I mean, we are kind of hurting for power, aren't we?
Not particularly. However, that windmill is going to come in real handy. So if you want to make the iron windmill, that might not be a very bad idea. That might be a very, very lucrative idea.
Did we want to get the smelter up and running first? Do we want to finish that up before we go any further? Because we're going to start actually needing metals. Let's see. Iron rotor. And what's the other half? It's the iron rotor and the flux windmill. Flux windmill basic. Yeah, because we're... yeah, we need... yeah, we need to get the metals smelting. It's already asking me for metals we don't have. So you said the missing steps here were power. Obviously, it's not getting power yet, right?
What isn't?
Oh, right. You snagged the culinary generator for the charger, didn't you?
Look underneath it.
Oh yeah, there's cables there. We just haven't hooked it up, right?
Right. Hook up some cables to that, and we're pretty much golden at that point.
Leadstone, right?
Yep. Well, actually, I've got some hardened flux ducts.
Oh, okay. Will those...
I figured Invar is not a problem for us at this stage of the game. Why not go hardened? So
okay.
Here.
Okay, cool. Will those connect to the leadstone? Yeah, they're the same mod, aren't they?
They're not only the same mod, they're the same type as what is underneath there. I just did that.
Okay, and so we need to tie that into the magma generator.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you may actually want to build another magma dynamo over here and connect it up over here where we are standing. Like put it under here or something.
All right.
And then run it across.
All right, then we just need to get the materials together to make said magma dynamo.
Well, if you'll notice in the smeltery, we've got 4 molten Invar, and we've got a gear mold to make the Invar gear.
Yeah, so we need 2. I think we need 2 Invar gears actually.
1 or 2.
It's the magmatic dynamo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 Invar gears.
Okay, well, 4 more Invar, of which we actually already have some built in the ME system.
Or we could just, yeah, and we also need some silver. A silver, oh, good, there's a silver ingot. Let me see, Invar. I might just, if we're going to have to melt it down anyways, I might as well just alloy some new ones. Molten iron, 3... That's a 2-to-1 iron to nickel. So, 2 iron, 1 nickel. You've only got you don't actually have all of the different ores being turned into powder blocks yet, do you? You were, that was a work in progress, right?
I'm sorry?
You I noticed you don't have all of the ores being packaged yet.
You can go in and add them to the white list if you want.
I probably should. I mean, we're going to want all of them eventually, so... Meat as well. And we want to snag the, You made a... Do we need the induction smelter here anymore, or has it served its purpose at this location?
It has served its purpose in that location, and we can move it to a new destination. That was just the impromptu, thing.
Yeah. Now, we also are going to need to bring sand in here, aren't we?
For the induction smelter, yes.
Yes, okay. That's not going to be too hard.
No, because we can pull it out the back of that slave.
Yes, okay. And you've got some of the compacting drawers set up, but not all of them yet.
I'm working on that, yeah.
Now, okay, just thinking about fluid ducts. Are ducts one-way or two-way? They could be...
Depends on how you set them up.
Right.
They can be two-way.
I'm just thinking... I think I can set it up... Yes, no, I've got it. I'm just trying to figure out a way to set this up so that we don't have tons of extra... tubing and cabling and all that jazz. So... How do I want to do this? I think we'll take it out this way. If we eject this out the top... Pretty sure that's the top. Let's find out. Yep, okay. And then that's the bottom. And then...
I need 1 copper ingot. And I got it.
Good. Okay.
We have leadstone energy cell.
Okay, purple there. Come on. There we are. Green there.
We now have a hardened energy cell.
Hardened energy cell. Cool.
Energy buffer hoy. Right now what I'm going to do is get this plugged in temporarily so it can start kickstarting our mob generator.
Excellent. Sounds
So
good.
power may be flickering temporarily while I charge this.
That is fine. Oh, you took all the Invar, didn't you? Did you just use up the Invar we had in the system?
I may have.
It's because I was just making the magmatic dynamo. I think we just...
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the 4 Invar I needed for the thing. Well, we've got nickel and we've got iron.
I think there's...
Just toss it into the
I think there's enough in the smelter right now. There's still 2 left from the me making the other gear. Or did you use up the gear too?
No, I did not use up the gear.
Okay, we might have enough. I think there's still 1 ingot left. Let's find out. Oh, nope, nope, it did all get used up. Pow.
Sorry.
That's okay. It happens.
But we're about to not only clear out the entire mob killer line, we're about to be swimming in mob drops, including ender pearls.
Yep. That'll be... Actually, that'll make refined relocation extremely viable for as a tool going forward, because the refined relocation machine extenders are primarily... they almost all require ender pearls. Okay. Okay, do you know... Here's an odd question for you, Shaniki. Do you know if these machines transmit power through themselves?
Which machines?
The induction smelters and the other thermal expansion stuff.
They do not.
They do not. Okay, so it won't power a machine that's a... If they're stacked, they won't power... That's too bad. Alright, well, we'll do it this way then. Actually, no, this will look better. We'll just run a power cable up the back, that's all. There we go. Okay. So then... Another sound.
Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how many drawers I'm gonna need over there.
Let's see. Do we have any filters? We had a couple. Do we have any kicking around? Just...
What kind of filters?
For item ducts. I know we had talked about them and we made one for a quest, but I don't recall if we used it or not.
I don't believe we did. I don't recall where it is.
You've just got a module filter in there right now, but there we go. Magmatic dynamo. Check.
Yay.
Alright, I'm just throwing the, well, I'll throw the beast stuff in the network for now, just to get it out of my way. Okay, so we're gonna need another couple of, shoot. Servo.